Awesome. Welcome, ladies. Oh my gosh, 2021. Who here is ready to change their life this year compared to last year? I mean, last year was crazy, right? Raise your hand if you are ready to have an amazing, amazing year. I surely am. 2020 was interesting, but it's in the bag. like I don't want to talk about it anymore, right? It's because it's like just done with that. So what I want to do when we get started today, first I want to share with you that I have some really amazing plans planned for 2021. The Women Action Takers networking event. We've been doing this for 2.5 years, started it off in person and then moved to online in March, like most events, well, every event did. And so I realized that there was something that was missing in the networking events. I've enjoyed them. I've had a great time. And I know there've been a lot of connections that have been made during the event. But something that I felt was missing was there wasn't enough networking time. And that's, we come to network to network. And so I have some really great things planned for this year. You will have speakers that will be interspersed with open mic shows, which will be interspersed with your opportunities to speak, which will be interspersed with, network games and stuff like that. So all kinds of things planned for the year. Of course, we're not going to do it all today because it'd be impossible to do it all just in one day. But it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. So make sure you attend as many of these events as you can. Before we get started, I wanted to do one quick thing. It's on my agenda, so I'm going to make it happen. And I wanted to start with a fun song. And, we are all ladies here. So here's our start. Everybody sing along because you got to love this song. You got to love this song. Girls just want to have fun. Ladies are in the house. Hear the music. Okay, cool. I promise I won't sing along with it. I guess I have to sing along with it. When you're gonna live your life right. Oh, mother dear, we are not the fortunate ones. And girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have fun. Okay, who's here to have fun?
Hey.
Whoop, whoop. What a way to start. I forgot that there were not going to be words with that and I was going to have to sing along, but I was ready to jump in and make it happen. So ladies, I want to welcome you. This is so awesome to see so many on this group today. We have 25 already here. I had 32 registrants. That's a pretty darn good showing, wouldn't you think? Yes. Super excited about it. But many of you I just met recently on LinkedIn, or I met you recently on Facebook, and I want to thank you for showing up. And hopefully you get a lot of value out of today's event. I like to call it a show, the Women Action Takers show. And hopefully you get a lot of value out of this and you want to come back time and time again. What I'm going to do first, while we get started, I want to share my screen. I want to share with you like what you can expect from today's event. So let me do that really quick here. And I just discovered a fun way to share your screen without everybody seeing everything, but I don't remember what it was. So I won't be doing that today. I'll figure that out again. But here's what you can expect today. I want to just take us through so you know what we're doing. Today, our theme is whatever it takes. I was thinking about how, oftentimes in life, like we say, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want to do this, but we're not really willing to do whatever it takes. So today's theme is going to be along that line. So this whole event today is going to be about whatever it takes. Our speaker in her talk today, Jody Harris, I'll be introducing you to her in a little bit, but she'll be talking about whatever it takes. During our introductions, we're going to be talking about whatever it takes. So this is what you can expect today. We're going to talk about that. And then I saw this, I thought this was so cute. So today at church, a guy in a suit tried to drown me. And I kid you not, my family just stood there taking pictures. I just thought that was really cute. Wanted to include it today. And I don't know how to hide this thing. Is there a way to hide this? I don't know. Maybe you guys can't see it. I don't know. Okay. So then this guy, now that I've designed this place, designated this place as safe zone. See, I can't read the things here. There we go. I can really relax. So I wanted to share that because this here is a judgment-free safe zone, and I'm having troubles seeing what's on my screen because, does anybody know how to hide the toolbar? Or can you guys see the toolbar?
Yes, we can see it.
Okay, I'm not sure how to hide that. Okay, so I'll just leave it there then. Okay, and so when you're about to go to sleep and your body, does that fake fall thing. You guys ever had that happen? So when you're attending a networking event like this, you start to feel like you're going to fall asleep. Please wake yourself up, pinch yourself like, I'm here, I'm here. I'm going to go through some really quick announcements and then we're going to get on with the show. The first thing is I want you to mark your calendars. We are going to be meeting the second and fourth Saturday every month. And that's a new thing. Before we met every other Saturday, which made it kind of confusing. So it's the second and fourth Saturday every month, except for Christmas Day, because that is the fourth Saturday of the month in December. And if you want to register for any of those, go to womenactiontakers.com/network. I will put links to everything I'm mentioning right now. I'll put those all in the chat so you can easily click on those a little bit later. And then if you're not already inside the Women Action Takers Network on Facebook, please go join us over there. It's just search for Women Action Takers. I have a Facebook page as well as the group. So if you can like the page, that'd be awesome. And then join the group, that would also be awesome. And then mark your calendar for our next session, which is January 23rd, same time, same bat channel with Nicole McDonald. She's the creator of Sashbag. And you can again register at womenactiontakers.com/network for that. And then this is something I came up with just now. Like literally, I was like, I'm going to do something. I want to do a giveaway. I want to give away $100, cash giveaway. Plus, if you have a product or a service that you would like to include in the giveaway, here's how this is going to work. When we reach our first 100 registrants for this event, so 100 people have registered, women have registered to attend this event. We're going to do a giveaway at that event. If you are interested in being part of that giveaway, just put hashtag WAT, which stands for Women Action Takers Gift. Put WAT gift in the chat if you want to be one of the gifts that's included in that giveaway. One person will win a $100 cash gift plus your gifts that you've included in the giveaway. Hopefully that makes sense. I just thought about it. So sometimes when you think about something, it makes sense to yourself, but it doesn't make sense to anybody else. So if it doesn't make sense, we can answer questions about that in a little bit. And then here, it takes a team to do anything of lasting value. Now, I've been doing this for 2.5 years, mostly by myself. I've had, little teams here and there, helping with some aspects of it, but I haven't had like a full cohesive team. And so I'm looking to grow this networking event to an event that has, 200, 300 women attending every single event. It starts with 1 and then goes to 2, and then we got to build up, right? So if you're interested in being part of the team that helps to grow this networking event into a much larger event, even when the pandemic is done, we will still be online. Once a month, we'll do an in-person event, but we'll still do the second and fourth Saturdays online. So there's an opportunity, no matter where you are in the world, to be part of the team that makes this happen and makes it grow into a really, really large event. So if you want to be part of that or learn what that is all about, you don't have to make a commitment today, just that you're interested. Type hashtag team WAT in the chat and I will reach out to you about that. Okay. So then we're going to, in a little bit, we'll start doing our 30-second commercials, and we're going to do those with a little bit of a twist. So what I want you to share with us today during your commercial, and I'm telling you this now because I want you to think about it a little bit, before we get into it, so that you're not kind of like caught off guard. So during your 30 seconds today, you're going to introduce yourself. You're going to tell us what your goal, like just one goal for 2021 that you have. And then what are you willing to do to achieve that goal. Again, today's topic is whatever it takes. So what are you willing to do to achieve that goal? Be vulnerable with us, share with us, because it's in our vulnerabilities that people see our strengths, okay? So just be ready to do that when we come to the 30-second commercial. Yes, it's completely different than other networking events where they tell us who you are, what you do. You know, a lot of times it's like, blah, blah, blah. I don't hear what you're saying because I don't understand it. So I want to know, what are your goals and what are you willing to do to reach those goals? Then we have our special guest speaker today, Jody Harris. I met Jody at an event called Secret Knock about 2 years ago, and she was one of the speakers there. She created a product called YukBGone. And I was so intrigued by the fact that she actually created or invented this product that I wanted to have her join us today. And then she's also going to talk about her online technology certification program that she's created. And Jody, your topic today is what? Whatever it takes, right? So she'll be talking about, how she created these things and using this whatever it takes method, motto to make things happen. And I am Linda Sunshine West. I am your hostess for the Women Action Takers. And I created this because I realized that no matter how much you hope, dream, pray, desire, manifest, whatever you want in life, when it's sitting there staring you in the face, if you do not take action, nothing's going to happen. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to get the results that you want. So that's how Women Action Takers was born. And here's like what I'm up to. Now, not all of this is going to happen in 2021, but maybe all of it will happen in 2021. I'm not sure. So between my live events, the networking events, my podcast is launching February 19th, the Women Action Takers magazine, the media talk show publishing symposium. These are some of the things that I have in my vision for my Women Action Takers and what we're going to be doing. So if you want to be part of one of these things or all of these things, or you just want to figure out what the heck is she doing? What the heck is she doing? This is a lot of stuff. How is she going to do it? Type hashtag WAT Global in the comments and I'll reach out to you. There's no commitments. Again, there's no commitment by you. Your commitment is just to type WAT Global to find out what I'm going to be working on and how you can be part of that. And then lastly, I mentioned the podcast. Women Action Takers podcast finally is launching February 19th of this year. I chose that date because it's my husband's birthday. It'll make me easy to remember, but I started the idea of this podcast over a year ago. I've conducted a lot of interviews. Some of you here today have actually been interviewed for my podcast. We're getting ready to launch, ladies. I am super excited about this. So if you want to be part of the launch, if you want to be interviewed on the podcast, type hashtag WAT podcast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a link in the chat that is a link to our pod that we have, the podcast pod. And I'm going to need as many people as I can get in there that are willing to help share it. Let's get it out there, get it new and noteworthy, and let's make the impact that we are here to do. All of us women here are here to make a huge impact on this planet. We can't do it alone. We have to do it together. So WAT podcast, if you're interested in that. And then I said lastly before, but I really meant lastly now because I forgot about this slide. So be seen, be heard, be paid boot camp. I am finally putting on a boot camp. I've been wanting to do one, but just didn't know really the steps that I should take to do it, but I'm doing it now. So the Be Seen, Be Heard boot camp, it is a free boot camp taking place the 15th, 16th, and 17th of January. So starting on Friday, and go ahead and sign up for it. Go to BeSeenBeHeardBePaid.com to sign up for the free boot camp. It'll be like a 1 hour each day, all 3 days, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So the same time as this event here. You don't have to attend live. If you want to attend later, watch the replays, you can do that. But if you attend live, then you can ask the live questions, live Q&A. But if you can either go to BeSeenBeHeardBePaid.com or type hashtag BePaid in the chat if you want information on that as well. Whew, oh my gosh. So again, I mentioned that we were going to do the introductions with a twist. Today, you're going to be saying your name, what's your 2021 goal, and then what are you willing to do to get it? If you guys hear some weird noise in the background, that's my dogs. They're playing right now. So it's like, I can't get them to not play while I'm doing these types of things. Okay, then, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We're ready. Okay, we're going to get to the introduction. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop the screen share. And I want to welcome you all back. Here you go, I'm back. So Marianne, are you available to do the timer today? I think that's a yes. Yes, okay, that's a yes. So we have Marianne Lindsay. If you guys, what you can do to see Marianne, you'll want to see her because she's going to show a yellow card. You have 30 seconds. She's going to show a yellow card, and that yellow card means you have 5 seconds left. And then the red card means time's up. So it's time for you to stop. So, if you go over a couple seconds, like 2 seconds, really, I like to keep on time. So if you go over about 2 seconds or so, I'm probably just going to mute you. Okay. Because we are going to give you a like, hey, thank you so much. Your time's up kind of thing. But if you keep going, I'm going to mute you. So listen and watch for those cards. You don't want to be muted. Okay. Just say that you don't want to be muted. So now what you can do here is you can hover over Marianne and you can pin her to, if you hover over her name, there's 3 dots there. You can click on pin and that will pin her so you can see her. So when it's your turn, if you want to do that, that way you can see Marianne. And I'm ready to get started. I'm excited. Look at you ladies. You guys are awesome. Some of you I haven't seen in a while. It's good to see you again. Denise Clevey, I see you're on there twice. Got your hair done. Wow, you got your hair all did. Looks awesome. It was grown. Your hair's grown, yeah. Whose hair has grown a lot? I haven't gone in to get my hair done yet. I will soon though. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start as I see you on my screen. So here's the challenge with that, just so you know, sometimes the names jump around and I might miss you. And if I miss you, it wasn't intentional. Okay, so if I miss you, just when I get to the end, if I ask if I missed anybody, please, let me know, raise your hand. After you're done sharing your goal for 2021 and what you're willing to do to get it, please put your contact information in the chat so that we can connect with you after the event is over. And also you'll be able to save the chat when we're all done. You'll be able to click on, shoot, I don't remember where it is. We'll come to that in just a second. So I'm going to start as I see you on my screen, and Amy Gressing, you are up. You got 30 seconds. Remember, watch Marianne. Marianne, when she's got 5 seconds left, you show the yellow card.
All right. Hello, everyone. So good to see you all. I'm Amy Gressing, and I'm known as the Essential Oils Stress Buster because I have let stress cause so much pain in my life. I've had physical, emotional, chronic, autoimmune. So I have learned just to use essential oils and face my fears. So my 2021 goal is to have 1 builder a month join me in my doTERRA essential oil business. And I am willing to partner with them to do virtual Facebook groups and teachings and just really be a partner with them in the business. So looking forward to 2021.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much. Okay, next up, I'm going to go to Marianne. I'm going to go to you next because normally I save you for last, but I'm going to go with you next. And Marianne, you're going to be, today you're going to be giving us a tax tip, right?
I can, but you said the 13th. You said next month.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I can, because you know me, I could talk about that anytime, anywhere.
Okay, so Marianne, I would like you to introduce yourself, and then I'd like you to give us just 1 short tax tip for today. Okay.
Who's going to keep track of my time?
You are. We trust you.
Okay, so I'm Marianne Lindsay. I'm in San Diego, California. I have an income tax business, and I've just started a program called Know Your Numbers. I will post the information. I want to invite you to a free session tomorrow at noon online. I'll include the link there for you to work on your numbers. My 1 tip is go take a picture of your odometer so that you can track your miles. Do that on the December 31st so you can close out 2020. Do it on January 1st so you can start the new year. And today's the 9th, so you're starting on the 9th.
Okay, well, so what's your goal for 2021?
So my goal is basically to build my tax business online because that's something I couldn't do before. And that will allow me to take new clients that I don't know because my office has been in my home for 23 years. I couldn't take people that I didn't know because I didn't want them in my home. So now I can build. Now I have basically I have access to the whole world. So that's a concept that's totally new for me. I need to learn technology. And so I really have to do whatever it takes so I can build my business online.
Awesome. Whatever it takes. I love it.
And I'm doing it. I'm staying up late doing it.
Thank you so much. And Marianne is our tax person here. She also, she helps out with the timekeeping, and I've attended her Know Your Numbers. So if you are available tomorrow at 12 noon Pacific time, please attend that, because it's a really great way for you to, learn about not only your taxes, but to gather your stuff. And that's what I did last month. So thank you so much, Marianne. Next up, we have Ashley Reese.
Hi, everybody. I'm Ashley Reese. I'm an attorney, and I help entrepreneurs build their businesses. I help them form their entities, and I do trademark filings. One of my 2021 goals, I actually was just entered into a running for Miss Jet Set 2021. And so it's like a public voting platform. So I will post the link in the chat, and I'm basically just trying to reach out to anyone and everyone that I know to get votes. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, next up we have Colette Hughes. And remember to everybody to put your contact information in the chat so everybody can connect with you. So we have Colette.
Yes, awesome. Greetings, ladies. Morning, evening, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you all. I am Colette Hughes. I am the broker and owner of Virtual Real Estate Services. And my goal this year is to educate as many people as possible regarding real estate services. There are so many investors, homeowners, sellers, buyers that don't know a lot of things about real estate services. I've been in real estate since 1988, and so I have a lot of experience, and I'm going to do a session called, I'm doing a broker session, like Ask the Broker sessions, starting in February, and that's what I will be doing as my goal in 2021. And that's gonna probably go up throughout the year, but I'm gonna do it starting February and March of this year. And back to you, Linda Sunshine West.
Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Oh, Marianne, did you do the cards? Because I wasn't sure. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. And next up we have Sandy Stevens.
Did I effectively take mute off? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Great. Hi, gals. I am Sandy Stevens. I'm in Springfield, Illinois. And my goal this year is to find a couple of people to train and educate and duplicate me, basically. I market and educate and train with a manufacturing company that makes about 450 organic, safe products, and we educate on the dangers of chemicals in your home, exposure to yourselves and children. So my goal is to find a couple of people to train and educate, do what I do this year.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Corinne, you're up next.
Awesome. Thank you, my dear. Good morning, ladies. It's good morning in San Diego. So my name is Corinne. I am a coach and trainer. Has anybody ever heard that voice in their head that says, I can't do that, or don't make that sales call. We don't need to do that today. So what I do is I help entrepreneurs overcome that so they can actually build their business. So my goal for 2021 is 100K to hit 6 figures. And what I'm willing to do is get out of my own head and surround myself and speak. That is my vulnerable part, speaking. So that's what I'm willing to do. Thank you.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. You're in the right place. That's for sure. Welcome. I'm Debbie Love. Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a little while. Good to see you again. And so we want to share with us your 2021 goal, number one goal. And then what are you willing to do to get that?
Good to see you, Linda. It has been a while. Hi, ladies. I'm the founder of Heads Up Self-Defense for Women. As you can see, I take it very, very seriously. My goal for 2021 is to do a lot more speaking. I can get a message about safety out for you and your kids very, very easily by speaking. I'd also like to have a room full of very empowered women in my studio soon, I hope. We'll see. But yeah, my goal is definitely the speaking and to come and see y'all more often.
Awesome. Thank you. And welcome back. Welcome back. Next up, we have Denise Clevey.
Okay, got to unmute. Okay. Hi, I'm Denise Clevey. I'm a residential real estate agent since 1988. And I don't even know if I have a number one goal. I have so many goals this year. Just to blow the socks off of my world, really. I just really feel like I'm going to explode this year with business and personal stuff. So I'll be talking to Mary Ann this year about the numbers, because I think I really want to get my numbers in order. So that'd be a big goal. And I'm just having a lot of accountability in my life to keep me focused on doing my goals.
Awesome. Awesome. Welcome back. It's good to see you again.
You too.
Next up, we have Desiree. Are you available, Desiree? Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. You're up.
Okay. Hi, ladies. I'm Desi. I am the inventor of the Expand Bag. There you go, Linda. I took your advice and got a tripod. The Expand Bag is a multifunctional, multi-purpose bag. It actually expands double the size so that you can put larger bottles in. And it has, I know you can't see it too well, but it has a middle baffle where you can put 2 wine bottles so they don't clank together. It has a lot of different pockets, and it's great for walking, hiking, just about concerts in the park, anything that you can think of.
Oh,
And
what's
I'm a
your
little
goal for
starstruck.
2021? We got it.
Yes, my goal is to get this licensed. I want to talk to people who have licensed products, or maybe who have contacts for me, and I'm willing to fly there, drive there, swim there, whatever I need to do to meet these people. I'm willing to do that. And hi, Jody
Awesome.
Harris. I'm a little starstruck because Jody Harris is on the call today. So hi, Jody. Here's my bag.
Awesome. Sign her bag, Jody. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm glad you got that tripod. That's fantastic. I'll just give you one more tip is, whenever you show that bag, because you have a virtual background, make sure you keep it in front of you at all times. Don't ever pull it out of that, because for me, it distracted because you pulled it out of the view of me. Okay. So that's one thing, is just keep it in front of you at all times while you have that virtual background. But yay, you got a tripod. So I was so excited to see that. The next up, we have Kia. Oh, let's see. There she is.
Hi, ladies. My name is Kia. My goal for 2021 is to free up my time so I can focus more on my money-making activities. So basically, I want to hire a virtual assistant, and Miss Linda Sunshine referred me to someone for that. So that's going to be completed.
Fantastic. And then it's to set the goal of what do you want to achieve with them, right? So like that's the next goal. So
Right.
Awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so glad to have you here today. Thank you. Next up, we have Lachelle Adkins.
Awesome. Glad to be here today. I'm Lachelle Adkins, also known as America's Supermom. I'm a podcast host and an author. My big goal for 2021 is to collaborate with Oprah Winfrey and Jimmy Fallon. Now, what am I going to do to accomplish this? Tell every stranger that I meet that that's my goal, because you never know who's connected to either one of them. Thanks for having me today, Linda.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Those are great goals. And so what you want to do, just a recommendation for that is when you tell about that goal, tell us why. Because to just do that is one thing, but why would I connect you, right? So just think about that, and then maybe you can tell us that next time. That'd be awesome. Lorinda. There you go.
Hi, I'm Lorinda Roper, and I'm a virtual expert who brings peace out of chaos for my clients by managing their day-to-day operations, their content, their emails, and their calendars. And I also do crocheting projects that I'm now selling too. My goal is 100,000 this year. And I am taking a course, an intensive for 100,000, and I'm going to do the work that it takes to make it this year.
Awesome. Awesome. Good job. Good job. Oh, everybody remember to put your contact information in the chat so people can reach out to you as well. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Next up, we have Lena.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for inviting me, Linda. I am Lina Sabula. I live in Brampton, Ontario. I am author of a book called Miraculous. I am drug addiction and human trafficking survivor. But today I have a thriving marriage and 3 beautiful, healthy children. So my goal for 2021 to launch a podcast called Love and Beloved to inspire and to give hope. And what I want to do about it, I'm taking course how to do it. I bought all equipment and I prepared the content.
Yay! Fantastic. You tell your excitement. Awesome. I love it. Awesome. Next up, we have Luann. Are you in a place, Luann, where you're going to be able to share today? You are. Awesome.
So I am Luann Weary, Pamper Chef Consultant, and my goal for 2021 is I want to help 4 people a month become more confident in their kitchen skills. So whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. There we go. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome. Next, we have Malika Simmons.
Okay, if I could come off mute. Hey, everyone, I'm Malika Simmons. I'm the creator of the Momentology Method, and I turn courageous women leaders into confident world changers so they can get 5-figure months, 6-figure years, and make 7-figure impact. My goal for 2021 is to enroll 100 clients, 100 servant leading women into my programs, and I'm willing to show up. I'm willing to kind of be the proof of concept and be what I talk about. That's my goal for this year.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next up, we have Martha. Let's see, Martha, where are you, Martha?
I'm here.
There we go. Okay, awesome.
Yes, my name is Martha Salia. I'm calling from Bowling Green, Kentucky. I am a mental health therapist. Apart from that, I have a business I started this year on health and wellness. And my goal for this year is to grow my business, to have more connections. And I'm going to do that by being more on alive, going more alive on video, because I've not done that. So it will be taking a brave action to go alive for me to get more connections and more people to see me. So
Awesome.
I'm happy you invited me, Rita. I appreciate that.
Awesome. Well, welcome, welcome. Live videos will change your life. Like I've done over 4,000 of them. And so I'll have a little bit of experience with them. My very first ones, I was terrified, absolutely terrified. But you know what? It's just like anything in life. The more you do it, the first time I got behind the wheel of a car, I was terrified, but now it's easy, right? So just think about that you got to start in order to get great. Okay. So congratulations on making that step to do that. Next up, we have Mary Urata. I think I always say your name wrong. Is it Urata?
Orada.
Dang it.
It'll make no difference to me. Hey, ladies. My name is Mary Orada, and I am now the patented inventor of the Strata bag, which is a 3-level travel bag, has 3 separate levels, one on top of the other, so that you can easily keep your items separated and organized and easy to find. And my goal this year is to transition from my current business of real estate photographer into doing my new company business and being able to live wherever I want. Okay.
Awesome. Fabulous. Thank you so much. And congratulations. That's so exciting because I know the undertaking that it takes. Well, I don't know personally, but I've seen people, the undertaking to patent something. So congratulations. That's fantastic. Okay. Now I'm going to try this name and you can tell me if I butchered it or not. I'm going to say Nukuchi.
Yes, that's right. Hello.
What? Are you kidding me? Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
no, you
I
got
get a
it.
gold
It was
star just
perfect.
for that.
Yeah, you do. Hi, ladies. My name is Nukuchi, and I am a virtual assistant who help small business owners with tasks that they don't like to do. So, like data entry, social media, and booking calls and so forth, so that they can focus their time on what they do best, like onboarding new clients and bring in high revenue. So, I just like to take the back end, like to do tasks on the back side so that they can focus on, bringing in people
And your
and
goal for
money. So my
21?
yeah, my goal for 2021 is to just keep networking with people because I'm fairly new to this role. And my 2021 revenue goal is to bring in 50,000 just because prior to this, I was a stay-at-home mom for a year.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Congratulations. And I'm just excited I got your name right. So
yeah.
Yay. Yeah, so awesome. So we're going around, we're almost done. We're going around, everybody introducing yourself, just saying, your name, just briefly what you do, what's your goal for 2021, and what are you willing to do to reach that goal? So next up is Pamela Schmidt. An easy name. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So great to be here. Happy New Year. My name is Pamela Schmidt. I'm passionate about the environment, health and wellness. I work in engineering. And my goal for 2021 is to make use of all the personal development I did last year and to really empower myself and to develop lots of meaningful connections and maybe collaborate with some people on some awesome goals.
And what are you willing to do that?
To be courageous and step out of my comfort zone.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome. It's good to see all you new ladies here today. Next up, we have Roma.
Yes.
You're up.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Thanks, Linda, for having me. Very nice meeting you all. My goal for 2021 is I'm a life and weight loss coach. So I'm getting certified in early March. And I just want to build my client base, have more paying clients by the end of the year, build my social media because doing live videos and being on there is not my thing. So I'm really pushing myself and being courageous to be out there. So that's my goal, social media and build clients, have clients. Yeah.
Awesome. And what are you willing to do to reach your goals?
Just get out of my comfort zone and get uncomfortable, push myself.
I love that. Yeah, be comfortable being uncomfortable because that's where all the growth happens is outside of that comfort zone. And just so you ladies know, I like to call it enlarging the size of our comfort zone instead of stepping out. I'm just going to jump out and enlarge and just keep enlarging it. So that kind of helped me to have a different mindset about what the comfort zone is all about. So next up we have Sandra.
Hello, everyone. I am a holistic being living in the Amazon rainforest of Peru. My goal in life is to have humans reconnect and open their hearts through the power of nature. That is what heals us and what brings us well-being. And to do that, my goal for 2021 is to launch my affiliate program that allows you to make money by helping preserve the rainforest and reduce your carbon footprint. And through this wellness and health retreat, I am planning one of them with Linda and with other people I want to connect so I can bring humans to nature to reconnect and empower themselves and go back to their lives to be a better people and help me and other people that are working in the Amazon savings. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. So we're talking about putting together the Women Action Takers retreat down in the Amazon. If that's something you're remotely interested in, just like learning about it, I want you to type hashtag WAT Amazon, WAT Amazon in the chat if you're interested in learning more about, the retreat that we're going to do down in the Amazon. Awesome. Thank you. Abigail, are you in a...
Wait, Linda.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And I will work on from the tax aspect because this will be a business trip.
Yay!
I will try to figure out how to make it tax deductible.
There we go. Awesome. You heard it right here, ladies.
Yes, and actually we can talk, Marianne, because I'm already connecting with this friend with an NGO that has this connection with the embassy of the US. to be able to reduce taxes by donations. So we can even help further with the
Oh,
whole concept of that to go towards the projects for conservation and for the native communities here.
Good.
oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. See, we're collaborating right there. Abigail, are you in a position today where you're going to be able to speak? And if so, you want to share, who you are and your 2021 goal? Not today? Okay. And then also, so anybody else coming up, your 2021 goal, and then what are you willing to do to get that? Next up, we have, let's see, we have Sandy Stevens. Oh, you already went. Okay. Yeah, I almost let you go again. See how the names just jump all over the place. What about Tara? Tara hasn't gone yet, right? Okay, cool. Hi, Tara.
Hi, I'm Tara McCulley. I'm with Finding Business Balance, and I'm a virtual assistant and an online business manager. And my goal for this year is to find 5 overwhelmed business owners, whether they're therapists or wellness individuals, and to help them with the back end of their business and get things moving smoothly and set up and to increase their profits. And that's my goal. I personally have a wellness business, so I have a wellness center, and I am wanting to help other women get through that. So, and I understand the process. So I'm looking forward to making that happen for other people.
Awesome. Well, congratulations and thanks for being here. Glad to see you today. So next up we have Tisha.
Hi, yes, my name is Tisha Janigian. I'm in Los Angeles. I founded the nonprofit She Is Hope LA to educate and empower single moms starting over in the workplace and provide affordable transitional housing and childcare. I'm also the owner and broker of She Is Hope Realty, where a percentage of all transactions go back to the nonprofit. My goal is to open a thrift store for the nonprofit and to get some grants to buy an apartment building and to grow my real estate team. And to do that, I know I need to network, get more resources, do more marketing and promoting, and speak more.
Awesome. Do you know Michelle? Oh my gosh, I forgot her. I'm sorry?
Michelle Jewsbury?
Nope, a different Michelle. Shoot, I'll get the name in just a second. But anybody who has a nonprofit, if you're related, Michelle Madich. How can I forget her name? Michelle Marie Madich. She holds an event every Thursday where it's free trainings for nonprofits. So she brings in experts from all over the world to help with trainings for nonprofits. So if you're interested in learning anything about that, just do the hashtag nonprofit in the chat so I can share with you that information. Anybody is invited. It's a free event.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Next up, Veronica, you said you're home. Does that mean that you're available to hop on?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Hello, hello.
I just arrived, so I'm actually in the parking area, and as everybody can see, I live on a boat. I am Veronica Jeans. I'm an e-commerce queen, and my goals for 2021 are awesome. So I'm launching my printed version of my Shopify Made Easy book, is how to launch your store, and from the book are courses and workshops. And those are my goals. And then how am I going to do that? Just schmoozing, baby. I'm going to be online and I'm going to be schmoozing with people. That's the only way to do it, right?
There might be other ways too, but that's definitely one of them.
Well, you can advertise and you can, I blog and I'm very active online and, social media. And the whole thing is to pitch up in front of people so that they know you're around and they know what you do.
Yep, exactly. Be seen, be heard, and be paid. That's my boot camp.
Yes,
exactly.
Exactly.
So
yes.
awesome. Thank you. And I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, raise your hand right now or forever. Jody, you're speaking. So hold on just a second. Hold your horses. But I think I got everybody else. Let's see here. Okay, so thank you so much, everybody, for being here. What I'd like you to do, make sure you did, again, drop your contact information in the chat. And then what I'd like to do, because, I'm all about, having people, I created Be Seen, Be Heard, Be Paid Bootcamp, because I realized that, most important thing for us in business is to be seen and be heard so that we can be paid, through marketing, through sales, through different platforms, whether we're, hopping on Zoom calls, or maybe we're being on, interviewed on people's podcasts or whatever. So here's what I'd like you to do. If you have a podcast or a show where you interview people and you're interested in interviewing any of the ladies here, go ahead and drop your contact information specifically to that show. Like if you have a link for them to sign up, put the link there for them to sign up. Like me, I'll be dropping my link to, to be interviewed on my podcast. There's a process that you go through to do that. If you have a show that you're looking for people to interview them on your show, go ahead and put your information in there so that they can reach out to you and be interviewed on your show. These are very valuable ways for you to get yourself out there into other people's audiences, so go ahead and do that. If you're looking to be interviewed or you want to speak somewhere, put that information in the chat. Again, I want us to be able to have ways to connect with each other. I want us to be able to have ways to share each other in our worlds. It's like I have my own world, you have your own world. And for me to be able to be introduced to people in your world is always an added value to me. And hopefully I'm adding value to your audience as well. So go ahead and drop that information in the chat and let's start helping each other more than we already are. We're already helping each other a lot here in this group. And I love the women here because it is really about, the value that we provide to each other. So next up, we're going to just really, really quick before we go to our speaker, I'm going to just briefly talk about whatever it takes. When we are doing something in life and we have all these thoughts and these dreams and these hopes, desires, and, whatever it is that we want out of life, you're thinking about the end result that we want. The end result to me looks more like towards the end of my life. And what is it that I want out of my life? So I, about 5 or 6 years ago, realized that, my mom, I'll just backtrack just a little bit. 2 weeks before my mom passed away, she said, Linda, I have so many regrets. There's so many things I didn't do in life because my dad was very abusive and she was with him for 55 years. And she didn't do things because she was too scared. She had a lot of fears. Well, those fears transcended down to me. And I don't have my book here. The Year of Fears. I wrote a book called The Year of Fears because in 2015, I realized I had so many fears and I woke up January 1st and said, I'm going to face a fear every single day this year. I got to change my life. I have so many fears. And one of the things that I got out of that year of fears, I gained a lot out of that year, by the way. But one of the things I gained especially was my mom's words, live your life with no regrets. And by facing a fear every day, I started to really gain traction and realizing more on a daily basis what I want out of life. And I started I figured out I want to spend the rest of my life, every day, the rest of my life, having as much fun as possible, hanging out with positive and uplifting people who are making a positive impact on this planet. And so I started asking myself, what am I willing to do to get that? What am I willing to do to get that? I'm willing to do whatever it takes. So although we've been locked up for a year almost, I've been quarantined. I've been a good girl staying home and, boring life and stuff. I still have as much fun as I can because, I do whatever it means to me. What does having fun mean to me? Well, I love singing. I love, doing Facebook Live. So I'm doing my birthday songs. I sing happy birthday to all of my Facebook friends. That's fun for me. And guess what? It brings joy into their life as well. So I'm doing something that I need to do in order to have as much fun as I can in my life. Hanging out with positive and uplifting people. How did I create that? I created that I manifested it because on a daily basis, I'm having as much fun as I can, hanging out with positive and uplifting people. I started attracting to me extremely positive and uplifting people into my life. And the people who were negative in my life kind of just started disappearing. I looked at that one day. It was about 8 months into that year of fears. And I said, oh my God, I haven't heard from my friend, somebody that I'd known since 7th grade. Oh my God, I haven't heard from her in a long time. It's been about 8 months. And I realized that it was because she was one of the negative people who was holding me down. So I looked at that and I said, I am willing to let that go. Let that friendship go. There was an anchor that was holding me down. So I let that friendship go. So am I willing to do whatever it takes? That was something I needed to do. That was whatever it took for me in order to lift myself up, to keep moving up by hanging out with these positive and uplifting people. Well, one of the positive, uplifting people I met along my journey is Jody Harris. I met Jody Harris about 2 years ago at an event called Secret Knock. And Jody spoke on the stage and I was just enamored by her. Like, who was it earlier? Desi, I think she said, you know, Jody's here, you know, a little bit starstruck because Jody Harris is a big deal. She might not agree. See, she's like, no, but she is, because Jody, here's why you're a big deal, because you have done whatever it takes. To be a big deal in somebody's life really is that person who gives us that motivation and that inspiration to keep going when times are tough. Jody, you've had a pretty tough life and you have made something really big out of your life. You know, you've done some really amazing things. So I want to introduce our speaker today, Miss Jody Harris. I'm so honored and blessed to have you. And I'm excited to have you here. I, haven't seen you in a couple of years and, we'll see each other this year, I'm sure, at Secret Knock, but it's been a while since I've seen you and I'm really excited to have you here. So ladies, let's welcome to the floor, Miss Jody Harris. She invented a product called YukBGone, which have any of you used YukBGone?
Yes, Desi has.
Desi has, okay, awesome.
She also created another product as well.
I did.
Oh, the zipper. That's right. So she's an inventor and she just is constantly recreating herself as well. So, and she's, does barbecues, like she does a lot of stuff. I could introduce all that stuff, but I just want to just tell you that I'm so glad to have you here. You are an action taker. You've been taking action in your life for a long, long time, and you've made a tremendous impact. And you always do. Whenever I speak to you, it makes me feel really good and inspires me to keep moving. So thank you so much for being here. Welcome, Jody Harris.
Oh, thank you, Linda, so much. Wow, she touched my heart. I moved today. Well, guys, I am so excited because I have 28 new friends. I knew Desiree, I knew Linda. Now I have 28 more or 26 more friends. How exciting. So I'm so glad Linda saved me for the last, because my 2021 resolution was to, hang on, I got to move this out of the way. There we go. I like this. There we go. Is to help you all. So I told myself starting January 1, I wanted to network with as many people as I could. Well, guess what? My calendar on my phone is full, at least for another 2 weeks. If I have 30 minutes, I'm scheduling something. I'm on at least 5 networking events a week, okay? I was up at 3 o'clock this morning talking to somebody in Italy, okay? Doing whatever it takes just to connect and to get to know people. So as Linda said, I am a survivor of domestic violence. I got out of a domestic violent marriage. Gosh, let's see, my son is 29 years old. So 29 years ago, I was still pregnant. I had him and I left. And, even though that time was tough, it really taught me a lot. And it was the best time of my life because I took my control back. I made decisions to get out of this relationship. Fast forward, I have beautiful grown children. I have 5 grandkids, and I am living my life. So one of my goals is I want to be in an RV, living, traveling the United States, because I want to work from anywhere, and that is my goal. I spent 20 years with the federal government. I retired 2 years ago. While I was working on YukBGone, I had taken it to market, done pretty well. And let me go back. YukBGone was a natural hand sanitizer. At the height of COVID, back in March, I sold YukBGone. Oh my gosh, how exciting was that? To take your baby and to be able to sell it and see somebody else do amazing things with it has just been so rewarding. In the meantime, I started my verticals. I have 4 verticals. So in the meantime, the state of Oklahoma contacted me and said, hey, you have all this federal knowledge. We're going through a pandemic like nothing we've ever been through before. Why don't you come help us with state incentives and all your federal grant and loan experience? You can really help some people. So I was successful in helping people and putting out about $110 million in PPP, EIDL, and CARES funding back to businesses. You talk about a reward. I'm still so excited. And now here we go again. Next week is going to be crazy for me as well, helping people in business, okay? Another thing, because I know Linda could tell you, I am self-diagnosed ADHD. I can't sit still. I always have to be doing things. So a few months ago, I purchased an online technology training platform. And why is that so cool? Because just like Linda putting together all her virtual events, everything is shifting online. And people are actually learning online. So our platform has cybersecurity, Cisco, CompTIA, project management, Adobe, all the Microsoft. There's about 10 different verticals within this platform. What is really neat, and I wouldn't do it unless we could do it this way, we are offering a lifetime library for $599. So that means if Cisco updates their videos, guess who's getting it for free? Anybody who signs up. How awesome is that? Oh, but I'm not done. I'm not done because, you know, I love giving back to my friends. So I know I heard some amazing people talk about affiliate programs. Affiliate marketing is the #1 way to get your business. Yes, wait, there's more. I love that. I saw that chat. Girlfriend, we need a chat. Affiliate marketing is the #1 way to get your voice out and to get your product out, okay? So I started an affiliate marketing January 4th or 5th. We already have 30 people signed up that's out marketing our products. How cool is that? Okay. Doing whatever it takes to reach your goals. The next thing I did was I got involved with a local telemedicine and prescription company where we offer 24/7 telemedicine, free and discounted prescriptions. On the telemedicine side, we're in 4 states, but we're getting ready to announce 8 and then 12 more until we're in all of the United States. But our prescription program is available to anybody in the US. And what is really cool about this was I was on the phone with a lady who is taking medications, 4 medications. She's an entrepreneur. It's costing her $2,000 a month. I'm going to be able to save her $1,100 a month. How cool is that? It's just helping people. And then my other vertical is coaching. I don't talk about coaching. Honestly, I used to hate that word. I was like, what? You're going to coach me? What? Well, then about 2 years ago, I had some people that said, we want 1 hour of your time a month. I'm like, 1 hour? Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to bring to the table, but surely I can ramble for an hour, right? Right. Okay. I'm seeing heads going, yes, she can. Yes, she can. She could talk to a wall. Yes, she can. So last year, I coached 10 people. It was amazing. They told me I changed their life, but guess what? They changed my life. And I made lifelong friends. This year, I started January 3rd with 10 spots, and I only have 4 spots available. And what I like to do is I really like digging down and finding out what's going on in your life. You know, sometimes it's not the business that's going on in your life. It's all that other crap that you have to deal with on 24/7. Guys, I've had kids. I've had kids under my desk playing when I'm trying to work and be on a phone call and going, you better be quiet, or, you know, no ice cream today. I've been there wondering if my ex is going to come in the door and lose his freaking mind while I'm on a call. I've been there when I've got to get 3 kids to ball practice at the same time. I know it's difficult. but I can help you talk through that. We can streamline, we can put processes in. Like Linda said, I love what Linda said today. It takes a team. So on my education technology platform, I have a co-owner. Why? Because I don't like writing up agreements. No, I don't like doing it. I don't have the mental capacity to sit there. Now I'll review it and say yay or nay, or we need to change something, but I don't want to write it. But my partner is great at that. So why not bring her in? That's an asset of mine. It takes a team. It really does. On the Connect MD, I told 5 people, they told 5 people. It's a duplication system. I have a team. On my coaching, even though all of the 6 individuals I'm coaching right now don't visit with each other, I am working with them one-on-one as a team. Together, we're taking their business to the next level. Okay, we're overcoming challenges. We're overcoming hurdles. I put that down there. That's a new word, hurdles. That's a hurdle and whatever the Urkel is, I don't even know. But yes, but this thing right here going off in the background, so I'm actually going to turn this off. It's people wanting to communicate with you. So guys, it's very important to be connected with Linda. Linda knows everybody. Linda knows 50 more million people than I even know. But it's great to come to her networking events and to plug in and get to know. Like I said, I have 26 new friends here. I'm so excited. But that's what it's all about going forward. We have to be a team. We have to work together. We have to support our sisters. You know, I heard Sandra about the Amazon. I'm excited about it. Scared to death because I've seen the anacondas and she's telling me not to. But it is definitely exciting.
Hey, Jody, but that's our movies and they're lying. The Amazon is amazing where peace and health is found.
Don't you just love her voice? It is so calming. And I'm always like, spastic. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to go sit with her. Will you sit with me, Sandra, when I come down there? Oh, okay. So take time. Get your team put together. Plug into networks. Overcome your hurdles. I love that word. I'm going to hashtag that all day today. And if you're in a position where you're feeling stuck, you don't know which way to go, you don't know how to divide out your time to be aggressive in your business, to get on these amazing podcasts that I know I heard 3 or 4 amazing women talk about, get with somebody who can help you. Get with somebody that will spend that hour a day or a week or a month, whatever program you get, and will listen to you. Will give you the advice to take your business further. So guys, thank you so much for putting up with my ADHD and me being all over the place and so excited. I guarantee the excitement comes from each and every one of you telling me what your 2021 goals are. It fired me up. So now I'm going to be at peace with Miss Sandra and think about the Amazon and not about the bad snakes that are there. Thank you, guys.
Jody, thank you so much. You actually have more time. So what I'd like to do, do you have more time? We have more time for you.
Yeah, I turned the phone off, so we're good.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I wanted to first open it up to questions. If anybody has any questions, just type the number 1 in the chat so I can easily track who has any questions. But, first of all, congratulations on all that you've done, because, many of us here, have grown up in abusive situations, and there's this junk in the trunk, right, that we carry around with us. And how did you, my question to you is, how did you get rid of that junk in the trunk to have the successes that you have? Because you've really made tremendous strides through that situation.
So because I was in abusive, I had a lot of fear. I had a lot of fear he was going to come back and end what he started. I had to get my strength back, and I had to make some choices for me and my family and my kids to keep them safe. So once I made that choice, that I would always be protected, the fear started going away. Now, even the thought of that for a few years was very terrifying for me. If he was going to hurt me, how I was going to respond. But I made the decision to get mentally tough to take care of the situation if anybody was ever going to hurt me again. That's how I handle it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Because, we all have our own journey. And so just hearing how different people handle those kinds of situations is, I grew up in abuse too. So I have my own little story, right? So, but thank you. So next, Kia has a question. So Kia, you want to go and unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hey, sweetie.
Hi, Jody. It is a pleasure to meet you. I love your energy. I love it, love it, love it.
I love you. I love you.
Thank you. I just wanted to know, how can I be an affiliate for your online technology certification program?
Great. So I put an email in there and my phone number. Would you just connect with me? And I will get you the link so you can be an affiliate.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Awesome. Great question, Kia. And then I also asked people to put hashtag affiliate marketing. So Tisha and Martha both put affiliate marketing hashtag in there. So they're interested in connecting with you on your affiliate marketing as well.
I'm sorry, I had to put my glasses on. So I'm going to re-put my email in here. It's jody@eatcertified.com. Just message me there.
Awesome. Fantastic.
I spelled that right.
Okay, cool. So before we go to our next question, Jody, just curious about the barbecue thing you're doing.
Oh.
Yeah, share with that.
Well, I love it. I love it. So my fiance and I, we love to cook. He is a professional pit master. I'm a professional pit mistress. So we can both barbecue. I'm also on the professional steak tour. That's kind of my thing that I do just to get away from life and to let down, and made amazing friends. And Linda, I'm glad you asked. We actually have started a YouTube channel called Down and Dirty with Dirk and Jody. So we would love for you to join. We're getting our story out there. Yay, Desiree, thank you. We have had a lot of fun, but I think him and I get along so well because we joke so much together, but we're also going to be cooking. So I think we're going to shoot our first video cooking tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic. So your YouTube channel is already up?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. We'll get a link in the chat there. So if you guys go and subscribe to her YouTube channel, that would be awesome. Awesome. Congratulations on that. It's a lot of fun. That's like my number one pillar, right? Is having as much fun as possible. We don't know when our last day is. Some people might be told when their last day is, but I don't know. We don't really know when our last day is. So, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Have that fun now. What's something you want to do that you may not be doing? What are you willing to do to take? What are you willing to do to get what you have and to do what you want? So next up, we have Pamela has a question for you.
Pamela, hi, sweetie.
Hello. Thank you so much, Jody, for sharing. Really appreciate all the awesome insights and your fantastic energy. So my question for you is, it sounds like you have a lot of really cool things going on in all different areas. So you're diversifying. So what's the kind of like your ideal end goal from doing all those things in terms of the results you want to create in your life from doing all those different ventures?
I want to help as many women, mainly. I do help some men, but I want to help as many women as I can to be successful. Women make the majority of the decision in every household, but they are the most underpaid individual within that household. I want women to be successful because if you find yourself in a situation that you need to get out of, you're going to have those resources. And I want to be just a little bitty part of that, to give you the resource that if you need to get out of a situation, you can, or God forbid something happen to a spouse, significant other, or partner, you have the knowledge, the training, the expertise to be able to continue your life. Did that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Good.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. And next up we have Desiree. But before we go to Desiree, I did put a link to Jody's YouTube channel. She's really close to 100 subscriptions. Something happened. You can change the name of your domain on YouTube. So she's close to getting to 100. Actually, if everybody here went ahead and subscribed, you would be just a couple short of your 100. So if everybody could do that, that'd be awesome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I love it. So Desiree, you're up.
Jody, thank you so much for sharing your story. I've known you for a while now, but I feel like I know you just a little bit more. And I know you and I have spent time talking about your products and how you took them to market, but I wanted to see if you could kind of just recap that, because I have an inventor friend on the call as well, and I know probably she would love to hear that. So
Okay,
how you
now
took yes.
YukBGone, are you ready? Are you ready for the secret sauce? Ready? Ready?
And
Okay.
zipped me. And zip me.
If I still have it around. I don't market it anymore, but I do have it around. Are you ready? Do whatever it takes. Okay. Write it down. Frontwards, backwards, sideways. Find out who your audience is going to be. Prototype. I spent so much time at Lowe's on my Zip Me. It wasn't even funny. I love creating things with my hands. With YukBGone, I probably blew up 2 tubes of stuff just because I was mixing stuff that shouldn't have been mixed, even though it was non-toxic. I still had stuff kind of coming out, which was so super cool, but you just don't do that. But write it down. Figure out who your target audience is going to be, and then start with a prototype. And then once you get about 10 put together, send them out to your friends and say, I want you to shake this. I want you to use this. I want you to throw it up against the wall, whatever it is, and give me some feedback. That's how I got the most valuable feedback. That's how I knew to put scent into my YukBGone. True story. To me, I didn't care. I'm always about solving problems. So I knew my product worked, but people didn't like the scent. And I'm like, what do you mean you don't like the scent? Just use it. They said, no, we want it to smell good. As soon as I put the scent in that women liked, my sales skyrocketed. Okay. And then you have to start buying in distribution. I went 2.5 years without a distribution person to help me. It was tough. It was working 30 hours in 24 hours and still working a full-time job. Yeah. And then it's getting a team put together. Who's your team going to come in to help you fill those orders that you're getting? How are you going to build your website? How are you going to get traffic to your website? These networking events is a great opportunity for you to start setting those seeds. From the time you start a product till it goes to market, you're looking at 5 to 7 years. Okay? Before you make a huge increase in your revenues, that's going to be between year 4 to 5, sometimes 8 to 9. Okay? I tell everybody, do not quit your day job. And that makes people mad sometimes. We are ready to leave our day job, but you might not be in a financial position where you can do that. So how do you allocate your time to working on your product, your podcast? Lena, your podcast, how are you doing it? Pamela, how are you working on your project? Kia? You know, when you have other things that require you to be focused on, a job, being a wife, being a partner, children, how are you going to allocate time to your business? I think Lena said she wants to make 50,000. Have you broke that down? Do you know by quarter what you need to do? Break that down to weekly. And we are in a society now where everything needs to be solution-based. The time of me saying, hey, these are Post-its, they're the best, greatest thing, go buy it, is gone. But the way I use a Post-it note, Who knows what's on here? My memory a lot of time. When I'm on a networking event or I'm talking, I write all my notes in here before I transfer them over to my big book if my big book's not in here. So how I'm going to talk about Post-it notes is, oh my gosh, I got this great piece of paper that is small. I can take it anywhere. I can jot it down if I don't have my phone available, or if I have my phone turned off, or if I don't have my journal notebook that I have with me. Because this is solving a problem. Lena, what you're offering is going to solve a problem. Sandra, what you're offering is going to solve a problem. The Amazon with the anacondas. No, I'm teasing you, sweetheart, I promise. Desiree, your duffel is solving a problem. Focus on solving the problem. That's when you're going to increase that revenue for your product. Oh, and Ashley, you have the podcast, right? No, you're an attorney. Yeah, okay. See, I need to learn more about you. But I know there's some other people about podcasts. Focus on solving the problem, bringing on guests, interviewing people. Okay? Okay.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. That is, again, like you said, whatever it takes. And, 7 to 8 years, 9 years, whatever it is, are you willing to go through all of that you have to go through in order to get that result? That's a long, like me, I have self-proclaimed ADHD, So, like I get distracted easily and I have to bring myself back to focus. It's really important for me to bring myself back to focus. So thank you for that, Jody. That was awesome. So next up is Lachelle, and Lachelle is one of the ladies that does have a podcast here.
Okay.
So
Hi,
Lachelle.
Jody. Nice to see you this afternoon. My question is, after overcoming so much adversity, what are some things that you do that are just like a routine in order to maintain that mental toughness to keep moving?
Great question. And I love your vibe, by the way. I love it.
Thank you.
So the main thing I do in the morning before I get out of bed and before I go to sleep every night, I give God all my stuff, because I'm like, hey, I got a lot of crap. I hope it's okay to say that word. I hope nobody's offended, but I have a lot of crap sometimes in my life, and I can't compartmentalize it. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, God, here's this issue. I can't deal with it. You take it. Here's this issue, you take it. And then in the morning, if I'm still feeling something, I give it away. And if I feel it twice that maybe it hasn't released, then I really meditate on it a little bit more. And a lot of times it goes back because there's a deeper fear there that I haven't released. And I find myself releasing that. And then giving gratitude. Every day I wake up and I am so fortunate that I get to be with some amazing people and meet new people, that I get to see my family, that I get to be on a YouTube or Facebook. Sorry about that. We just had a company show up, so sorry about that. But I get to be on a live with my kids every morning. What do we call that? FaceTime? That's what I'm grateful for. Truly grateful for spending time with. So give it to God. You can meditate on it, whatever you want to do, but you have to release it. You have to release fear. You have to release challenges. What did I say? Hurticles, whatever it was, that word I used.
Hurticles.
Yeah, you have to release it all. Is that good?
Love it. Yeah, that was great.
I see.
I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, fantastic. I love it. We're at 12:20, so we got 10 minutes left for the networking meeting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of wrap it up here. And ladies, just so you know, I do like to start on time. I like to end on time. And then a lot of times what we'll do afterwards is have an after show where anybody who wants to stick around beyond the event that officially ends at 12:30, you're welcome to stick around. And what I'd like to talk about today, have our topic, I want to create, stay with our theme, which is which is whatever it takes. So anybody who wants to stick around for the after show, we'll be talking about whatever it takes. What does that mean in your business? What does that mean in your life? And let's just talk about different ways that we can, incorporate whatevering it takes in our own lives, to have the success that we want in life. So Jody, I want to thank you so much for being our guest speaker today. Amazing job. We got some really great comments in here. And again, you go ahead and share again your contact information, Jody, so they can reach out to you. Anybody who's interested in, being subscribing to Jody's channel, I put a link to that in the chat, her YouTube channel. And if you want to become an affiliate of hers, some of you put #affiliate, go ahead and reach out to Jody directly so that you can become an affiliate of her programs as well. Thank you so much, Jody. You're absolutely amazing. So let's everybody hear it. I guess jazz hands for Jody. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Thank you to Linda for this amazing group. To everybody here who I've never met, y'all have deeply touched me today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm looking forward to eating some of your barbecue.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up the show here today. And let's see here, share my screen. So again, I mentioned a little bit earlier that I have, several different things that I have planned in the works, and that, is from my live events to my, the networking events to my podcast, which is launching February 19th. And I'll go ahead and put the hashtags. I see, actually it was #WAT podcast. If you're interested in being interviewed on the podcast and or being part of the launch project for that to help me launch it on February 19th. Then we have the Women Action Takers magazine. This year I'll be working on, creating, like, what do we need in order to create that magazine and putting that out there. So what I'm going to be looking for, I'm going to be looking for people who want to write in the magazine. I'm going to be looking for people who want to be part of the graphic design team, part of the marketing team, people who want to be involved with that magazine. And then, media, and then the talk show. I'm going to be launching my talk show again. I'm super excited about that, the symposium, and then my publishing, which I'm currently working on 2 books. One is called Invisible No More, Invincible Forevermore. And those are stories from women who want to share their story of how they felt invisible at some point in their life. And then now they feel invincible. Like, I want to hear your story of how did you go from invisibility to invincibility? And then also working on a project, the book called The Fearless Entrepreneurs. And that's entrepreneurs telling their stories. If you're interested in, either of those books, go ahead and do #WAT, W-A-T, books, WAT books, and I'll send a link to you to attend one of the events that I do that talks about those books as well. And so super excited about those. And remember, our next session is is January 23rd, and that's the 4th Saturday. We meet the 2nd and 4th Saturday every month. That's with Nicole McDonald. She's the creator of the Sash Bag. If you haven't heard of the Sash Bag, just go to thesashbag.com. It's an awesome way to carry your belongings around with you, no hands, like hands free. It's an awesome, awesome thing. Sign up for that event at womenactiontakers.com/network. And then lastly, again, I'll be doing my Be Seen, Be Heard, Be Paid boot camp. That starts this coming Friday, the 15th of January. You can #be paid in the comments if you're interested in attending that, or simply go to beseenbeheardbepaid.com and go ahead and register. That is a free event. And I'm looking forward to helping you to be seen, be heard, be paid through these different modalities that I mentioned. I mentioned the books, the podcast, the talk show, the events, speaking at the events. There's so many ways that I can help you to be seen, be heard, be paid just in this platform right here, but it doesn't stop there. This is just what I'm doing. As Jody mentioned, I know a lot of people, I have a lot of great connections, and I'm always looking for ways to help to share you with the world, because I want to get your message out there. And why is that so important to me? Well, we talk about our why. What is your why? Why do you do what you do? If you want to drop your why in the comments, that would be awesome. But why do you do what you do? Why I do what I do is because the first 51 years of my life, I felt silenced. And I say I felt silenced because I first thought I was silenced, but I realized it was myself. I silenced myself. I grew up in a very abusive, volatile, alcoholic household. My dad beat my mom on a regular basis. Fortunately, he never beat us kids, but he did beat my mom. And I saw it and I heard it on a very regular basis. When I was 5 years old, I ran away and I was gone for an entire week. And first question people ask me is, where did you go? Well, I just went to the neighbor's house, but for all intents and purposes, I'm 5 years old and I was gone. I left. And what I didn't realize until many, many years later, after working with a life coach, is what ramifications that action had on my life. At 5 years old, I realized that my parents don't want me. They don't love me. They don't want me around because nobody came to get me. Now, the reality was that they did love me. They did care about me. They did want me around, but my mom was letting me express my independence. But as a 5-year-old, I saw a completely different scenario. And so I carried that around with me for decades. My parents don't love me. They don't want me around. I carried that around with me for decades, 51 years to be exact, until I hired a life coach. When I hired my life coach, something started to change within me. I started to discover who I am, rediscover that 5-year-old brave young girl who ran away at 5 years old. And then I started sharing my voice with the world. Well, I was attending an event and it was a marketing workshop. It was in person and there were 16 women sitting around the table. And the person putting on the workshop asked a question. And I raised my hand like I'm so proud and I'm going to answer this question. And that was the first time I ever raised my hand in my life. At the time I was 52. I raised my hand and she called on me and I stood up. I was shaking. My throat was locking up. I was sweating. My hands were shaking. My legs were trembling. I'm surprised I was even able to stand up. But I said something. I don't remember what it was. But here's what I remember is the second I sat down and I was still shaking from nerves. I was so scared to say anything out loud to a group of people. I had never done that before. The two women sitting next to me said, "Wow, that was brilliant. Can you repeat it? I want to write it down." It was that exact moment that I realized at 52 years old, I finally realized that I have value. I looked up into the, there was like a chandelier up there. I looked up into that chandelier and I said to myself, wow, I have value. From this moment forward, I'm going to share my voice with the world every opportunity I get. And I started sharing my voice with the world every opportunity I got. And what I realized through this is that it was my fear of judgment. My fear of judgment was what was stopping me from saying anything because I grew up in abuse, because there was a judgment in my household that stopped me from living, that stopped me from being. And so I started living my life, being seen, being heard, and being paid. And this is so important for me to help you to get there. This is why I do what I do. This is why I do these events. This is why I show up like I do. Because not only for me, because I do it for me, I'm going to do it for myself because I want to spend my life having as much fun as possible, hanging out with positive and uplifting people who are making a positive impact on the planet. So I create an environment where I provide value for others, but it's also providing value for me. And so if I can do anything to help you get to that point where you're no longer fearful of doing a video, of attending an event, of speaking your truth in front of people, of being vulnerable, of being authentic, then I'm doing my job. That is, I believe, what my job is while I'm here on this planet. And so I'm doing what I can to do that. Now, with all that said, it is 12:30 and we are ending on time. So ladies, I want to thank you so much for attending the first event of the year, Women Action Takers Networking event. Again, we'll be meeting the second and fourth Saturday every month at the same exact time. And thank you so much for being here. And I hope you dropped all your contact information in the chat. And anybody who wants to stick around, let's stick around. Let's talk about what is whatever it takes. What does that mean? What are you willing to do to get the results that you want? If you need to drop off, just drop off, and I want to thank you all for being here and so much. Thank you.
Linda, remind everybody that they can copy the chat with the 3 dots at the bottom.
Oh, yes. Okay, so let me stop the recording. So those who are watching the recording, because people do watch our recordings, by the way, for those who are watching the recordings, you got to come and show up live in order to be here for the after party.